Welcome everybody to the channel. This is Sounds Nerdy. I am Jamoka, and this is the show, The Blip, where I cover news, highlights, events from the world of tech. Apple will reportedly allow side loading of apps with iOS 17. Now, this is a major retraction for what Apple has been in their past and in their history. Apple has been about having a closed ecosystem. They want everybody to, for from Apple's perspective, they think it's a security issue. It's also Apple has a obviously a monopoly when it comes to the apps. So you only can get apps on Apple from the App Store. So with them allowing third party app stores maybe or allowing you to load apps onto your device, that's pretty significant. Okay, let's get a little bit into the article. After vehemently fighting sideloading alternative app stores on iPhone, Apple is now apparently looking to allow them with the iOS 17, which will come out next year to comply with European laws. All right. Bloomberg report states that Apple's sideloading project has already started under the company's engineering VP Andreas Winker, who reports to Craig Federighi, Apple's senior VP of software engineering. The project also reportedly involves senior executives such as Jeff Robin and Eddie Q. Well, obviously, this also goes all the way up to the top to Tim Cook. There is no way this decision is not made without Tim Cook's input. And I guess he finally was more than likely was feeling pressure from maybe internal executives saying that this is probably something that we should do. So he finally made the push. But I'm gonna get into another reason why I believe Apple is doing this a little bit later. Um, so gets into the article gets into, is this a win for developers? If Apple opens up to other app stores, developers won't have to pay a 30% or in some cases 15% fee to the tech giant for in-app purchases. So yes, for developers, you can get to keep more of your money and get to see more of your profits. So that is a really good thing for developers. This could appease a lot of companies, including Spotify, Tinder, Match Group, and lately Twitter, who have criticized Apple's fee structure. All right, so I'm not going to read the rest of the article again. You can check out this article here on my website. I also have the links to it down in the description below. But I'm going to give you another alternative reason why I think Apple is actually doing this. All right, so if you remember, obviously this all revolves around Elon Musk. So about a year or two ago, there were rumors about um, Tesla, or not Tesla, Elon Musk making a cell phone. And there were just rumors. Here's an article from the dedicated engineer. This was back in December 21st of last year, so about a year ago. So, and there was other articles that I seen about, Tesla phone is the new hot. Is this Elon Musk phone a rumor? Is Elon Musk phone rumor? Is the Elon Musk rumor? Sorry. Tesla phone rumors. Here's some of the stuff that they were talking about: satellite internet connectivity, solar fast charging, Neuralink connectivity, cryptocurrency, mining ability, Tesla phone case. You're not familiar with Neuralink? Neuralink is a project by Elon Musk that will allow you to insert a chip into your head. That's something I'll be getting into, but that's another story for another day. Yeah, so that was that about a year or two ago. And then let's take a step back about a month or two ago. Elon Musk will make an iPhone rival if Twitter is ejected from the App Store. So remember, Elon Musk and Apple were going at it back and forth for a little bit about a month ago over Twitter about, a couple of things, the app fee structure. And since Elon Musk took over Twitter, he's been opening it up to more free speech. And obviously, Apple has been sort of opposed to that because apps that apps that allow speech like this, as far as social media applications, Apple have very restrictive policies about what type of speech that they want to allow for those apps. And so obviously Elon Musk criticized Apple about that. And Apple obviously was not too thrilled with how Twitter has been opened up for more of a free speech platform under Elon Musk's reign so far. So yeah, so that was about a month ago. So here's Elon Musk in a tweet here. I certainly hope it does not come to that, but yes, if there is no other choice, I will make an alternative phone. So this is Elon Musk specifically saying this on November 5th, 2022. So a couple of weeks ago. Now let's go back to here. I just did a quick search on my website here. Um, Elon Musk and Tim Cook actually had a meeting to try to mitigate or resolve some of the friction or issues that they were having. Elon Musk, if you remember, he actually went to go tour the Apple facility. And then after that, Elon Musk says that Twitter not at risk of removal from the iPhone App Store following the meeting with Tim Cook. So, yeah, and my last point about all of this is, yeah, so they had the meeting. They seem to have squashed everything with that. But the reason why I believe Apple is allowing third party will maybe allow sideloading apps is I believe Apple has somebody sniffing around, probably at Twitter, not likely at Tesla or SpaceX, that caught wind of Elon Musk is probably already in the works of developing a smartphone alternative, and obviously with another, an app store alternative to Apple and Google's monopoly. So that's why I believe. 'Cause I think Apple sees that, senses that, got wind of that, was like, okay, in order to keep our devices or keep our ecosystem more available, let's open this up. Let's change some of our restricted policies. Let's allow this. Because if that is the case, if Apple does that, that will kind of put a damper on what Elon Musk is trying to do with his smartphone. Because the reason why Elon Musk was going to do his smartphone is because of the restrictive policies of Apple. So if Apple changes course, that kind of puts a little bit of a damper on what Elon Musk is trying to do. So that's why I do believe that Apple ultimately has or is considering opening up that side loading of apps. So I don't know. We will see what comes of this. I think it's still a good thing for Apple to do that. I think it's good for developers, as I read earlier. They get a bigger profit. They don't have to pay that 30% or 15% fee. So that would be good for developers. I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Do you think this is a good idea for Apple? Are you excited for Apple to do this? I myself, I am an Android user, so I've been sideloading apps that I couldn't find in the App Store for years. So I love the idea. So let me know what you think about that down in the comment section below. Again, if you're new to this channel, I want to thank you for taking the time out. Again, all the stories that I cover are covered on my website at soundsnerdy.com. If you go over there, you will see I have all the latest news from around the world of tech, aggregated and curated right here. I handpicked these stories to bring to you. Head over to my tech news section, and I have different sections for Apple, Samsung, Google, computing, and just more general tech news. So if you want tech news, I advise you to head over to that website. You'll have to go to 10 or 20 different websites to get your tech news for you. So again, thank you once again for taking the time out to watch this video. Hit me up on Twitter at SNJamoka or follow Sounds Nerdy on Twitter at Sounds_Nerdy. There are different conversations that I have there that don't get into video form. And until the next video, guys, stay nerdy.